it up one more time for the host. All right. I posted a vacation photo on Twitter the other day, and the top 2 comments were, "You look like Winnie the Pooh if he was a Brooklyn nigga." And "You look like Peel if he ate Key." I see we agree. That's what's up. The photos were from a trip to Puerto Rico. I'm half Puerto Rican, and it was my first time on the island. And Beto, let me tell you something. I come from a very beautiful place, Papi. The beaches were gorgeous. The rainforest was breathtaking. The women I pretended not to look at in front of my girlfriend, guapa. Guapa. Yeah, my dad is Puerto Rican, my mom is African American. And growing up, my black elders would be disappointed that I couldn't speak Spanish. They would say, it's very important for you to learn that, for your culture. My Latino elders were really disappointed that I couldn't speak Spanish, but even more so that I existed. Yeah, the not speaking Spanish was a real insult to injury situation for them. So one of the best parts about being in Puerto Rico is being on the island and seeing so many Puerto Ricans who look like me. Had dark skin, wide features, braids, locks, twists. I'm bald, but I like to imagine what it would look like. And as I'm seeing these people, I had a profound realization about something that I and many others had been wrong about for years. Fat Joe had no business saying nigga. Not even a little. And then people are like, yo, it's because he's from the Bronx. You really shouldn't be saying it there either. I don't know how that works. In fact, a couple months ago, on Black Twitter, a couple black people were just like, yo, why Fat Joe be saying nigga? And a couple more people picked up on it and were like, nah, for real, why do we be saying it? To the point that it reached him. And to his credit, he put out a very measured and self-aware response. Psych! Some of y'all know. He went to the studio, got a hot beat, pressed record, and said, yo, I heard they said that I can't say nigga. Well, guess what? Nigga, 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 nigga. I was like, Joseph! You are not beating the allegations, sir. That was a very white man thing of you to do just now. Yeah. I've had a lot of time to travel recently because I've been unemployed for a year. Okay. We're either celebrating broke or commiserating together, that's cool. I'm out of work because I hit the teacher jackpot. That's what happens when a piece of the building falls on you and tears your meniscus. And then you sue them motherfuckers. Yep. My teacher friends hate me. My old co-teacher calls me every now and then. He's just like, yo, how's your knee, motherfucker? Like, it's healing. It's healing. Thank you. Yeah. Being a teacher, a lot of people assume that I have a fear of school shootings, which is fair. But nah. I teach in the hood. So if one of my students has access to a gun, it's because that nigga got a job holding his block down. He's not wasting bullets on his classmates. He got ops that need to hold those. You don't want to be the guy that has to go back to the block and OG is like, yo, the block is hot, the fuck happened? He's like, oh, I just shot up my school. Nigga, what? You use the community gun for that? Thought I taught your ass better. No. I was a 5th grade teacher recently. I started out as a high school teacher, started out teaching 9th grade. And I miss teaching high schoolers because I miss not having to pay for my own weed. Confiscating weed from high schoolers was a really big money-saving hack for me. And they're broke-ass 14-year-olds, so for the most part, they were smoking mid. But every now and then, one of them would come in smelling like gas. And I'm like, ooh. Roberto's getting a random locket check today. We're supposed to flush it down the toilet, is what I tell the students so that they don't ask, yo, what happens to all that weed y'all take? We smoking in the parking lot, y'all. Yeah. And then I recently taught 5th grade, which is cool. I've never taught middle schoolers because they're demons. For 3 years, you get to be the worst possible version of yourself. And then you get to high school, it's like, yo, I'd like some friends and to touch a titty. But I read a lot of National Geographic, like, for my students. Do y'all remember that National Geographic article from a couple of years ago that was like, in the future, we're all gonna be beige and racially ambiguous looking from years of mixed breeding? Their words, not mine. That's crazy. That means 2 things. In the future, there's gonna be comics like, man, you know what sucks about being monoracial? And either nobody's saying the N-word, because nobody is sure who can say it, or everybody's saying the N-word. There's gonna be a K-pop group called NWA. Means nigga we Asian. All right, that's been a lot of fun.